Why would you choose to be gay?
So, gay, straight, it's all a matter of opinion. So you see the lines are curved but it's just a matter of perspective. So here you see the same line is straight. Yeah. Also the line you see above, it's fine, it's obvious, but if you look from above, it's straight, so it's just a plane. Chapter 2. Why is there so much glue on my hands?
In the beginning, you just have to take two random pieces, the same size, roughly the same size.
Making the faces flat. So here I am just hogging material away with a file, a rasp, so that they get flat, and obviously you can do the next part with a disc sander, but it's not that difficult to do it this way. Gluing them together. Yeah, I don't know, you just glue them together. And you need to be creative about how you glue this thing. They can slip and slide sometimes, and you have to intersect that when you get really random pieces.
And now you should have some more.
So I wanted to use this piece, and I wanted to keep most of it and just fill the gaps, but you would obviously do that also with a waste piece. Put many pieces around and hog the waste piece out entirely. This is what I did with the first bowl I made. Here you see me just drilling a hole and putting a rod in there, eventually to hold it in the chuck. Just the simplest way I could come up with. Oh, and I hammer it in there, but it's also glue. So now you see me turning the rough shape of it. Because I want to keep most of it, I want to know where the gaps are exactly, and in order to see that better, I turn the rough shape. It's obviously a little bit difficult to do such an interrupted cut, but well, you shouldn't do it if you don't feel comfortable doing stuff like that.
Pretty obvious what needs to happen now. You just fill out the gaps. First of all, you need really flat faces. That's not bad. That will just be filled. You need really flat faces, and this angle isn't that relevant, but it needs to be, that is bad. It needs to be a sharp corner, and then you need some wood to fill in there. I have this one, lilac wood, and I will just fit the angle.
Fits pretty well in there. I would think well enough. That's the glue up, and here I'm removing the excess from the bowl, obviously along the lines where the flat face is. Gluing the pieces on the blank.
Oh, that's what it's looking like. 3 clamps. So now you can see on the surface it's going to be is maybe 1 finger, and here the edges obviously are closer. This will come off later by turning, as you see, and even more maybe. But this face is a little bit closer than the finger, so it's perfect because you want some extra for turning. And this face, you see, it's a little bit will come off of there, but not as much. And here almost all of this one will here come off. So now I've flattened this surface and reasonably flat, but here is a void. My bad, but it's not that big. I don't care, but I really want but it's on a critical place because I want to have this wall, I'm pretty sure. So I found this piece, is cherry, so nothing that crazy, but it already has an angle close to it, and I sand it to the right angle. I will fit it in there, and then I will glue it in. I hit that angle, and now I'm going to glue it in and really press it in, so nothing will show up, I hope. So I had these two, and here is a flat side of both of them. So this will be the underside that will be glued to the thing, whatever. So I clamped this to the bowl, and I had some trouble, as you can see, because it slides away. I didn't get a good surface. This is the main clamp, I would say. This clamp does this edge. This clamp provides a little bit support so it doesn't slide that way. No, other way. Up. Yeah. And this is just support. This is kinda funny how I clamped this one to here, because it's relatively important to get a even clamping pressure so that I get squeeze out all around.
Chapter 3. Turn my head right round, turn it all around. So here you see me turning this, the blank, the bowl, whatever. You have to be careful because of tear out.
I repaired it a little bit. I still don't know what I'm going to do with this. But I might just turn it off. So now I'm finished, more or less, and I'm going to cut this off, and I'm going to fit this pot inside, and I'm going to plant something in here, and this will fit like so. It's a little bit smaller. Now I'm going to drill this out as wide, as big and as deep as possible, because it's hard to do.
So I had some problems drilling that out, but it's better than turning because, well, turning stuff like that against the grain is pretty hard. But after I turned the rod for supporting the chuck out, I drilled it out. I couldn't drill anymore because the inside of the thing is really weird and I had to turn it. Yeah, and turning such a small thing with the tools I have isn't. Drilling the inside is faster for sure. That's what I'm trying to say. So now it fits very good, and if I put this one in here, I wanted to relieve that inside, but I'm not going to because the wall thickness would be so thin and it's going to be earth. So maybe if someone pays me, but it's just for me, so it can look a little bit out of place. So now I'm going to smooth that, and we're going to really go on town with the sandpaper. And then I'm going to cut this off and I'm finished.